Hello, welcome to part 16 of Pokemon Fire Red. And we're on an island.
This was a bit that confused the hell out of me when I first played Fire Red, because I've played through the original 3 and I didn't know this area existed.
Something new, something different. It's terrifying.
I know, I was like, what the hell? I'm being kidnapped by Bill.
Celio.
Celio, yes. It's a perfectly cromulent name.
I think it's just one of those cruel names parents can give. They're not one of the worst, I've heard. At least it's vaguely gender appropriate.
Somewhat Italian, I think.
Yeah. Somewhere around that region anyway, definitely Mediterranean.
And when he's not at work, you can see him going about on his moped saying ciao. Trying to pick up women.
Yeah, eating gelato with the ladies.
So with glasses like that, probably doesn't get that many. It's fierce competition in Italy. And
Also, when he's called a PC maniac, that probably doesn't help his case. I always find it vaguely amusing that the escalators in this place only move when you get on them.
Save on energy.
And those things do exist.
Do they?
Yeah.
Huh, I did not know that. I was unaware of this fact.
All aboard the teeny tiny boat.
What did he call it?
The Sea Gallop 2 or something like that.
Sea Gallop High Speed 2.
You should see the Sea Gallop High Speed 1. It's even tinier.
Anyway, crashed.
So it says he gives the eye to Pokemon like he's eyeing them up.
Yes.
Well, no, she just takes it out of her head and hands it over to them.
Oh, that's a little less creepy.
Like those 3 people from Hercules.
Sorry. The idea of taking your eye out and giving it to a Pokemon is less creepy.
No, because I thought she was eyeing them up as in she, like, wanted to chat them up.
Why
No.
is
You can eye something up without wanting to...
Screw it.
Yeah.
Why is your first reaction whenever anything Pokemon related is sex? I think you have a condition.
Well, you just can't help but look at the Spearers and think, damn, that's...
Look at that ass. Technically they don't even have asses, but look at it.
Moving on.
Suppose you do have a Poke Fetish, the ideal Pokemon for that is Ditto, because it can be any Pokemon you want any day of the week.
I need every week, it has to have another Pokemon there.
Just about photo.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's usually like all the nut jobs we found in the Lavender Town Tower.
It's probably where she came from. That's where she learned her crazy move, despite not having any Pokemon herself.
She's been possessed by the spirit of dead Venusaur.
And dead Charizard. And dead.
Blastoise.
Yeah. And I think you can do it with the Pikachu as well. Was that
Pikachu.
possibly? Oh wait, no. I think you can only get Volt Tackle through breeding. Never mind. What is the point of that square? It's so out of place.
Stand there and fish.
It's being its own square, man. It doesn't have to list the other squares.
But there's nothing on it. It's a waste.
That's because it's its own square. It doesn't have to go with the square system.
They haven't got the planning permission yet to be able to put the statue on there that they were planning to.
The statue of a small patch of water.
Yes.
Lostelette. What a silly name. Lostel. You name your child Lostel and you wonder why she's gone missing.
Could be worse.
What the...
Okay, it's worse.
Not allowed to ride a bike in here. Now is not the time to use that.
You got filthy motorbike out. Oh, okay. I'm lost. Goddamn tourists.
What?
End up
What
on
the hell just happened?
Somehow I ended up on the wrong island.
Like I said, tourist.
I'm Right, but I would have thought it'd be common knowledge, regardless of where you are, that you can't bring your motorbike into a building.
Well,
It's not his fault. It's not his fault he superglued himself to the motorbike.
he never met Professor Oak. He doesn't have his mind imprinted in his head.
My bike's wimpy, so I have to make motorbike noises.
I like that guy.
That was pointless.
Yeah, what is the point of these caves if they're not going to lead to anything?
Later on, once you like complete the Elite Four and stuff, that guy's can complete his tunnel, and you can reach the end of it. You get a Dusclops, not a Dusclop, a Dunsparce. I think it's a Dunsparce. I've always wondered what happens if you say no.
They probably
Should
just
have tried
attack
this
you
out.
anyway.
His parents didn't like him. Who calls him Goon?
Someone who knew where he was going to end up in life.
It's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, to be honest.
Oh, it worked.
Well, that's the thing about self-fulfilling prophecies. They generally work, otherwise they're not a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Well, no, it's just a bad prophecy.
I want to reference something here, but I think I'm gonna have to kill myself if I do.
Do it anyway.
It's a Pokemon battle on motorcycles.
Put them on back on the motorcycles!
Moving on.
If only two people say it doesn't work.
Raw, Rhymer, scary Rhymer! Raw! Give me a hug!
You said that last time.
I know, but I always think it every time I see the damn things.
We're just repeating ourselves. Just repeating ourselves. Just repeating ourselves. It's the same jokes.
Well, at least we haven't reached the point where we're editing our voices so we can fit it to a remix.
Excuse me a second, I just need to search something completely unrelated.
Seriously? Two bikers with the same name?
What were the odds?
I wouldn't have thought Goon was that common a name.
Well, that's why it's such a small biker gang. They travelled all over the Kanto to find all the people named Goon.
They gave them the exact same Mohican, the exact same bike,
Yep,
and...
You've clearly never been in a gang.
Yeah.
they put a lot of work into this.
Wait, why are their mohawks pink now, but
Because
in
they're-
the battle stage they're brown?
Bad lighting.
But we're
Another
sun.
outside!
The natural sky is bad lighting.
It's not very effective. It took away. What?
It's grass versus poison.
It's
Yeah,
grass
but-
versus mud,
Poison.
which
Poisonous
just so
mud.
happens to be a lump of blood. Mud, not blood.
Muck.
Not mud, it's purple.
It's Grimer, actually.
What?
I said blood.
Right.
Anyway.
What purple
Looks
blood?
green.
I
Bright
know, I got-
purple blood.
I got confused, okay.
Okay.
What colour is a shiny Grimer?
I don't know.
It's a shiny purple.
It would not rather amuse me if they are red.
They are green.
No.
Why
Oh, so
green?
they're Namekian blood then.
Hmm?
Cue Ball. He doesn't really look like the snooker type, to be honest.
Yes, but he's bald.
Hmm.
And white.
Hmm.
Touche, touche. I just noticed that Weezing's second head looks really contemplative. It's just thinking, you know, just pondering the
what-
meaning of life.
I mean, why do I wheeze?
He's
You should
still
see the
slightly
look on the
worried by
others.
whatever he's pondering about.
Look on.
No, he's just moaning that he got stuck to the only ponderous coughing in the universe.
Well, I reckon that grass type lasted pretty well against an all poison collection. There's more poisons here than the poison gym. Although that's not difficult.
Yeah, it sort of seems weird there isn't actually that much poison in the poison gym.
Yes, we discussed this at length during the poison gym. Repeating ourselves, repeating ourselves, repeating ourselves.
And I was starting to wonder, do you, if a muck dies, do you bury it or do you burn it? Or do you just dig a hole and let it fill in the hole itself?
Do Pokemon even die?
Yes.
That's what everything back in the town was for.
Yeah. Well, I reckon
Clever.
if you were to burn it or bury it, you'd probably get environmentalists on you.
This is true.
Something.
What the hell do you do with a dead muck?
You endeavour to make sure it doesn't die.
They had to have some sort of lifespan issue though.
They might not. They might be functionally immortal.
What if you throw it into more mud so that it can just take that mud up and like be...
Feed it to another muck.
Yeah.
Just stick them in a big pile so we can make like a giant muck. Like
No, that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
well, actually, yeah, we saw what happens with a giant tentacle.
Wait.
Tentacle on the TV series.
Wait, they merged a load of tentacle together to make a giant one?
No, they had a really weird mutant tentacle that was like
Yeah, but that's not quite.
60 stories high.
Yeah, but that's not quite the same as what we're discussing.
It was destroying a whole city. It was cool.
Yeah, we're discussing like the fusion of thousands of mucks into one super muck.
That would be the same thing. You can't really do that with tentacles. They actually have membranes.
Hmm.
But mucks, I reckon you just stick a whole bunch of them together and make mega muck.
Yes, which is kind of a bad idea. You have chemo on your ass then.
Yeah. You also piss off the maid somewhat.
I reckon you're gonna piss off a lot more people than just the maid.
Bond Big Bridge.
Da 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 da.
You really need to work on their island names.
Yeah.
They have Island 1, 2, and 3, but they have Bond Bridge. Why
Yes,
do you want to think of that name?
that's a location on the island. It was discovered
You know.
discovered by one man who just really loved his numbers.
See, they're all just funny shapes.
This is hardly a bridge.
I think there's something a bit more bridge-like at the end.
Actually, in 2 minutes you were not there. A whole new tree grew.
It's a magic tree.
I want to blame Nostelle. I reckon she snuck in there and stuck a tree behind you.
Or maybe someone just put a sapling and some bone meal on it while you weren't looking.
What, a stealthy gardener?
Yeah.
Steve, an invisibility potion.
No, we would have seen the particle effects.
Not if you got your settings down to low.
Who
Let's
has-
face it, Pokemon is kind of low res.
Yeah, which means you can run it at its maximum. Which means all the particles.
Oh good, the twins.
Oh joy.
What's the other one called? We have
Joy
Joy
and Meg.
Okay.
Damn,
very
Meg
certain
got
some-
screwed.
I'm very certain that somewhere in there there's twins called Amy and May.
Right.
They're anagrams, aren't they?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I
Blowing
think,
your mind today, aren't I?
I think these twins' parents each had a Clefairy themselves, and then their Clefairies had twins. So I thought, hey, let's. Okay, these are very powerful children.
Yeah, I think it's level 37 Clefairy. Then again, the wild Pokemon around here are level 32.
It's like the Grand Line in One Piece. Just for some reason this particular area of ocean is just so much stronger than everywhere else.
I suppose it's just kind of survival of the fittest. Only the strong ones get to survive. So clearly, what's happened is that there's really good food supply that's went here, and all the shitty ones have got pushed over to near Kanto. So there's absolutely no food.
Namely, Pallet Town.
Gotta feel sorry for that one. Survived that attack with 1 health left. Then Dratini's turn.
And it just jumps on him.
You just mugged this pair of little girls.
They asked for it.
It's okay, they're twins. Twins are by default evil.
No,
At least
one of the
these.
twins is evil, the other is good.
Well, by beating them both up, you know you've got the evil one.
So overall, we've done a 0 net change to the morality of the world.
We're such good people.
Well, no, we're not. That's the point. We're exactly neutral people.
Pidgey looks pissed that you abandoned it.
We didn't really abandon it, you ran away from it. Abandoning assumes that you know, had control over it.
Behold her magical sparkles.
Aroma lady.
Oh, look at the smile on its face, don't kill it with fire.
I like that we can
It looks
see
kinda stoned.
smells.
It looks kind of stoned.
It's Bulbasaur.
Looks pretty happy, actually.
Wait, if Bulbasaur smoked marijuana, which is a plant, wouldn't that technically be cannibalism?
You eat meat, don't you?
Oh yeah, I suppose so.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's a plant doesn't mean it's, you know, a member of its own species.
Yes. If it were to smoke a Bulbasaur joint, then maybe.
You know someone's tried it.
I doubt it, because Bulbasaur isn't real. But no one's probably... I doubt anyone has ever tried that.
Well, I know that in the Pokemon universe, Heracross spends half his time trying to suck Bulbasaur dry.
Yes, we've discussed this. This is the predatory nature of Heracross. It's a bloodthirsty killer. Of grass Pokemon.
Yeah, it looks so happy whilst doing it, and Bulbasaur just looks kind of weirded out.
Well, you would too if someone were to start eating you.
Oh no, if someone started eating me, I'd freak out and start hitting him. Bulbasaur just stands there looking confused and vaguely disturbed.
Okay, not eating you, eating some sort of excretion of you.
I don't know, I still think something weird's going on there.
This metaphor feels vaguely sexual.
Vaguely.
Why does Bulbasaur look so happy, but Ivysaur looks so pissed off?
Puberty.
Oh, the difficult.
It's going for the whole angst phase.
Was I listening to death metal too?
Sudden urge to decorate a Bulbasaur with little skulls, also Ivysaur even with little skulls and a eye patch.
Along with Charmeleon and Wartortle. Their own gang.
Yeah,
Straight.
spray paint Wartortle's shell.
They didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose them.
They need their leather jackets and shit.
I'm now wondering if we spray painted a Wartortle, would it still be spray painted when it evolves into Blastoise, or would it just sort of get cleaned up in the process?
Probably stretch out. Like you only have a tattoo that just sort of sags over time. There's your bridge, happy?
That's more like a plank of
What's
wood.
the little mushrooms hanging around by the water's edge? And one that's running around over there.
I think those were children.
Children,
They're really
mushrooms,
attractive.
same thing.
They're
No,
really-
they were wearing rubber rings.
Oh. Safety first, children.
Else you'll get confused with mushrooms. And that
But
never
they-
ends well.
But they don't drown.
Glue.
Is glue like permanently drooling
Yes.
Yes.
That has to be disgusting.
I doubt it really cares.
No, it's probably worse for the owners, to be honest. You'll clear all that shit off the carpet.
Well, you get a little... So you clean it up and you put it in a bowl and it's nice and sweet. It's a delicious snack.
Actually, considering your Pokemon are reasonably intelligent, you can probably train it just to clean up its own mess.
Probably.
I mean, Ash's mum trains a Mr. Mime to basically be the household cleaning lady.
Yeah, but Mr. Mimes are fairly smart.
Yeah, I'm sure you could train a Gloom to, you know, just wipe his own drool up.
I'm sure you could.
Did she just refer to herself in the third person?
Yes, Lost Elle did.
Aw, she wants her daddy.
How can you be scared of that thing? Look at its nose.
It's a date rapist. It's trying to hypnotise her and rape her. Of course she's scared of it.
No, seriously, you look up Hypno's lullaby. Hypno becomes terrifying.
I am generally kind of scared what I'm gonna find.
But also point out that, once again, we had a situation and your thoughts immediately went to rape.
It's Hypno, of course it did.
All three of you have problems.
I referred to the bloomin'
You have
Hypno's
your own
lullaby
set,
thing.
you have your own set of problems. It's not rape related, but it is a problem.
Well, I just said it looked silly. I don't understand how I'm suddenly...
This is your pre-existing problem with Pokemon sex.
Also, you're a walrus.
What's that got anything to do with it?
Everything.
He doesn't have a name, he's just Lost Elle's dad.
Mm-hmm.
But to be
Actually,
fair,
that is
I'd imagine he's like so concerned about his little girl just having been, you know, held hostage by Hypno, that introducing himself to the person isn't the first thing that comes into his head. The first thing that comes into his head is, oh thank God, she's not dead.
Yeah, but it'll probably come up at some point.
It wasn't exactly the world's longest conversation you had with him.
Well, I would have tried endeavour to have a longer conversation to thank me properly.
You will thank me properly, damn it, or else I will kidnap your daughter.
I have a Hypno in my thing. I can get it out. Don't make me.
So what's with huge ass computer?
It's for huge ass computing.
Oh.
It's for transferring Pokemon from Ruby and Sapphire. Long
Ah.
distance.
I see.
And time travel.
No, not time travel. It occurs at the same time. Ruby and Sapphire.
Does it?
Well, I would assume so. You get Fire, you get Red and Ruby. Gen 1 and Gen 3 happen at the same time. Gen 2 and Gen 4 occur at the same time. Not sure about 5 because I haven't played that. But yeah, something along those lines.